name's Crystal O'Loughlin, and it's so good to see so many of you again. We had a really wonderful meetup um, last Saturday, so 2 days ago in the morning. And this is week 3 of our virtual wellness retreat. I'm just so grateful for how our retreat experience is unfolding. And we have managed to gather 24 women from around the world and staggered all sorts of different experiences in at different times. And we kick off each week with Renee. So Renee is our sensory self-care experience leader. And this week we're going to be focusing on smell as one of the 5 sensory tools that are available to each of us, just to remind us of self-compassion and self-care. And so today is our focus on a sense of smell, and I think I'll turn it over to Renee and have you guide us through our meditation.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, happy, beautiful Monday to everyone, wherever you might be in the world, whether it's morning or afternoon, evening for you. Just take a moment, come into your space, wherever that is, whatever space you're in. Take a moment to just center into your vessel, to your body. So maybe you want to close down the eyes for a moment. Just taking in a deeper breath in through your nose. And when you feel yourself at the top of that breath, maybe a slight hold for a moment. You could even place hands on your body, on your chest, on your ribs, your belly. And then slowly through the nose, let the breath go. And just do that a few times as you settle into your body, as you settle into your spaciousness. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And perhaps you notice as you're breathing in, there's a little more of a coolness around the nostrils, the cool air coming in, passing down the throat into the lungs, a little hold at the top. And the exhale, releasing out. Perhaps you notice the warmth of the breath as it releases from your body. So continue that deep, slow inhale, filling up as much of your lungs as you can expand. Notice at the top of the breath how you can hold that energy in for a moment. And then with mindful control, let the breath go slowly through your nose. And as you're finding the breath flowing in, deep inhalation, notice that spaciousness within you. And as you let the breath go, feel yourself even more present with yourself, with your body, with your life force energy. Noticing how the breath is one of the systems of the body that we can kind of override and take control of. It'll happen whether we're thinking about it or not. We go through our day and our breath, it just comes in and out. But when we take a moment to pause and center in and take control of the breathing, then that can have an effect on the heart rate, can have an effect on the nervous system, on the energy body. So just pausing to observe how you can fill up your full lung capacity and how it feels to get to the top of the breath, and maybe holding there, holding that energy in, letting that oxygen circulate, and then maybe seeing if you can sip in just a little bit more breath. bringing the full focus to that energy within you. And then with control, slowly using the muscles of the throat to control that release of breath, slowing it down, but feeling everything empty out, pour out all of the stale breath. So you can then connect mind and body, and breathing in that fresh energy, but imagining it swirling through your whole body, gathering up any resistance, gathering up any tension, any blocked energy. Gather it all up on the inhale, and exhale, let it go. Release it. Pour it out of your body. Release it from your mind. We'll do that 2 more times together. Slow, deep breath. Visualize yourself gathering up any resistance, any blocked energy. Sipping in a little bit more breath at the top, holding it for a moment. And then exhale, letting it go. One more together. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale. Now, for me, I like to take deep breaths, sometimes in through the nose, sometimes out through the nose, but sometimes to get that deeper sense of release, just letting it out through the mouth, letting out a deeper sigh. So do one more together with a deep breath in through the nose. And maybe a bit of an audible exhale. And then you can let your palms relax and let your eyes gently blink open. And just taking in your space once again, noticing how you're feeling in your body, how it feels to just tune into your own breath, that life force, that prana. Now, if you were able to gather a essential oil or something to smell in, whether it's a candle, maybe it's a flower. If it's an essential oil, you can just drop maybe 1 or 2 drops in your palm. If it's something else that you're going to be taking in the smell of, maybe just bringing it into your hands or bringing it closer to your nose. And if it's an essential oil, after you have a drop or so in your palms, just want to rub that together. And if it's a warm beverage or something else that you're going to be taking in that sensory smell, just bringing it closer to your nose now. And then take a moment to just observe your palms or your item, and then close down the eyes. Once again, closing down the eyes to bring the full focus to the sensation of smell. And when you're ready, a deep, slow breath. First, a deep, slow breath in, just to take in the aroma. Notice how it passes across your nose. Notice what sensations it stirs up, it enlivens. Take another breath. And then we're going to take short little breaths. You're still going to fill your lungs, but you're going to sniff it in slowly, like a bunny would sniff in. Little slow sniffs. So as you bring it up to your nose, slow little sniffs until you fill your lungs. And then exhale through nose or mouth. And doing that again, slow little sniffs. And exhale through nose or mouth. So we're going to go alternating. One long breath, slow, full breath in. Taking in the smell, the aroma, hold it there for a moment. Exhale, let it go. And next breath, slow little sniffs. Holding for a moment at the top. And then exhale, letting it go. Notice the long breath in, slow, long breath. Take in the aroma, notice how it feels, what reacts in your body when you bring in the smell. Exhale, let it go. Noticing if there's any difference now as you take in the slow sniffs, the little short sniffs. Still filling up your lungs, taking in the smell. Pausing for a moment at the top to notice how your body responds, how your energy might shift. And then exhale, let it go. And then one more breath, whether you take in the sniffs or the long inhale, see which one resonates with you the most. Take in that aroma one more time. Getting to the top of your breath, see how long you can hold. How long can you hold the breath in? You don't want it to be a point of strain, so just holding for as long as you can keep that energy in, and then gently letting it go. Keeping the eyes closed for a moment. If you still want to bring in the smell, you're welcome to. Continue to take deep breaths, drawing in the aroma. One of the beautiful things about smell, especially when we're consciously taking in the smell of an oil, of a beverage, of a flower, or even the scent of a candle in the air, it invites us to draw in slower, deeper breaths. And it invites us to be fully present with what we're taking in. And as we draw in those deeper, slower breaths and hold them at the top, we hold in all of that beautiful energy, all of that fresh oxygen for just a moment in the body. It has more opportunity to swirl through the body, sending all of that fresh oxygen to all of the cells. And then with a mindful exhalation, we can release and let go of anything that's stale, anything that no longer serves. So I invite you to take one more of those deep breaths in stillness, whether it's a slow little bunny sniff or a long, full breath in. See how long you can hold it at the top and let it go. And then notice as you just breathe in and out, maybe you still smell that lingering aroma. Maybe it energized somewhere in your body. Maybe just invites you to take in slower breaths. Keeping the eyes closed down for a moment longer, keeping the focus on your body, on your breath, on being present with yourself. The other beautiful thing about the breath is it is always present. It is always happening right now. So taking in a slow, deep breath can be a beautiful way to reset if the mind has gone too far ahead, or if it's still stirring about something that came before. To invite yourself into a present moment, just be for a moment. Taking in a deep breath, it's like just a gentle reset to drop you right back into the here and now. Taking that deep internal breath to be aware of what's present in your body, maybe what was going through the mind. It just brings you to a point of focus. Slowing down for a moment to fill up the lungs and bring the awareness to that space that you have within. To tune in to your beautiful heartbeat. to notice the exhalation being a source of release, to let go of whatever needs to release from mind or body. Just take a few more moments here in stillness to observe your breath, to observe whatever smell comes in as you're drawing in that breath, the sensation of the air passing through your nostrils, where you feel the energy of the breath opening up in your body, and the sensation of letting go, pouring out the stale breath, creating even more spaciousness for the fresh energy, fresh inhalation. And as you bring your mind even more present, fully aware of your body, of your life-giving breath, you can give yourself a moment to breathe in whatever you want to invite into your body, to replenish, to refuel you, to restore you. Inviting in that comforting breath. Imagining in your mind's eye as you're drawing that in, refueling, recharging your cells, moving the energy through your body if there's areas that are holding or gripping. Visualize the powerful energy of that breath moving wherever you need to send it to your body, whether it's the shoulders or the neck or the back body, or maybe it's somewhere in the energy body, your heart center. And then imagine anything that might be holding resistance, holding tension, soothing that with the inhale and inviting it to release with the exhale. The breath is such a beautiful tool because it's always with you. You can take it anywhere. You can pause at any moment for a beautiful reset. Just a deep breath. Shifting the focus, shifting the awareness. Setting the intention for yourself of what you need in that moment to take the next step. To pour a little love, compassion, calmness, whatever you need in that given moment, pour it into your body. Breathe it in. And let the exhale be that space of release. So take a moment to scan through your body, your physical vessel, your emotional body, your energetic body. Just take a moment to tune in to yourself. What is it that you most need in this moment? And then as you breathe in, visualize that flowing into your body, into your energy centers, filling you up. And as you breathe out, you're letting go of any bit of resistance to it, any energy that might be blocking it. And we're going to continue to hold that focus. So it'll be personal for each of us, what we need in this moment. And it might shift from moment to moment. as you're remaining present with yourself, present with your body, even present with where your mind goes. So it's okay for the mind to drift and wander. It's what it does. It jumps from past, present, future. So we invite in these practices to bring us back to the very present moment, to continue to tune in. So keeping that gentle awareness on yourself, practicing this soft grace with yourself as we move through each moment. Continuing to tune in, what do I need right in this moment? What do I need in this next breath? What do I want to invite in? And we're going to add a little bit of movement to help move this energy through the body, through the energy centers of the body, through the nervous system. Just some really soft, gentle movement. So we can start wherever you are, whether you're seated or standing. If you have anything that's in your palms, you can just set that to the side, create a little space around you. And we're just going to begin with the hands at the heart center. And you can do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed once you get the movement down. So you can really bring this energy center, the energy focus into yourself, into your heart, into your lungs, into your breath. And lifting up that intention of what you want to invite in. Reach the palms towards the sky. And then parting the hands, just let them float all the way down, like you're creating that bubble of energy all around you. Fingertips can just drop down to the floor, to the bed, to the side of your body. And with the inhale, arms are going to sweep up. You're gathering all of that energy, whatever you need to draw in that moment. And the exhale is bringing it right into your heart, right into the core of your vessel. Inhale, pressing up, creating that energy field around your body as you reach the arms out. You could even let chin draw down to chest, melt your shoulders, soften your neck. Inhale, gathering up all of the energy you need to guide in, that love, peace, compassion. Bring it into your heart center. Now, it can be personal for you as you're breathing in. You can be inviting that intention, circling it around you as you exhale, creating that spaciousness for yourself. As you breathe in without any resistance, gathering up whatever it is you need to call in, and inviting it to the core of you. Breathing in, it's even multiplying, reaching up, expanding, releasing any resistance, melting away any tension. Inhale once more, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Now, between your palms, between the hands, as you're holding that at your heart, you could either let your eyes look down in between the palms, chin to chest. The eyes can close down here if you're comfortable. And you're going to imagine that between the palms is the seed of that intention. Whatever that energy is that you need for your body, for your mind, for your spirit in this moment. And as you're cultivating that energy for yourself, let the palms just expand out a little bit, maybe as wide as the shoulders, and then slowly bring the hands in just almost to a touch. And then even more expansion of that energy out a little wider, and then bring it back to your center. The hands come almost to a touch, but not quite. And then they reach out even wider. You're pulsing that energy out even farther. And then feeling as you draw it into the heart center, palms come almost together. Visualize that energy. Maybe it takes on a color. Maybe it's just a feeling. Maybe it's just a knowing of that energy. Coming back towards the center, keeps expanding out. So as you're breathing in, you feel the expansion. You can take the palms out as wide as you want. And as you're exhaling, pulling it back into the center. Maybe you start to feel some energy between your palms as you open out. And as you bring it back in, maybe recalling in your mind the sensation of the smell you began with. Imagining as you're pulling that energy out, you can take in that sensation through the nose. Keep pulsing out. Bring it in. Pulsing out. Bring it in. Bring it in and just hold. Hold it close. Palms maybe just a few centimeters apart. Take a deep breath. And then gently press your palms together. And just bring awareness to the space that's still between the palms, even as they press together. Notice the space between the fingers, the space between the palms. And then bring your palms down till they rest somewhere on your knees, the side of your thighs, the floor. Just letting your palms fall open for a moment. Letting the eyes close down. Deep, slow breaths in and out. As you breathe in, slow, intentional breath. Maybe in your mind, you can still imagine your sensory smell. Maybe you notice a different sweetness in the air. Maybe there's no smell at all. As you observe the air rushing past your nostrils, notice what you experience. Filling your lungs, holding at the top. Exhale, soft breath releasing from your body. Next inhale, maybe you draw in the full length of lungs through those slow little bunny breaths, like little sniffs. Letting it go. Maybe just noticing the different sensation you feel as you breathe in with short little breaths to fill the lungs. Maybe one is more soothing. Maybe one draws you more into the present moment than the other. Explore your breath for a few more rounds. Explore the space between your breaths, whether it's the short, little quick breaths that come in to fill the lungs, little sniffs, or long, deep inhales, full exhales. Notice the space between the inhale and the exhale. Notice what effect it has on your mind and your body as you take more and more control of your breath. And if anything arises that does not feel comforting or calming, allow yourself to acknowledge it, notice its presence, and then practice releasing it with the exhalation. And with the next inhalation, calling in the energy that you want to multiply, the energy that you want to cultivate within your mind, your body, and your spirit. Noticing how your body is responding to this now moment. Noticing where the focus of your mind is. And if it has drifted, bring it back to centering in on yourself, your body, your energy, what you want to invite in, what you may need to invite to go. Giving full permission to yourself to be present with whatever is flowing for you in this moment. And letting each breath be an invitation for more loving energy, more grace, more compassion, more peace within your vessel. Take another deep breath. And then if you are seated, I invite you to come into a standing position. And if it's not comfortable to be standing, taking a seat, but having yourself seated on the edge of the chair if you can. But if you're able to come into a standing position, I would invite you to come onto the feet for a moment. And just allowing your feet to be about hip distance apart. They could even be a little bit wider. You could have the feet a little wider so you can be grounded down into the earth with a soft bend in your knees. So the knees can just kind of have a light softness. You feel your tailbone is drawing down towards the mat or towards the ground. And your shoulders relax. Your arms can just hang at your sides. And for a moment, just find a little sway side to side. Just notice the shift of weight. Continue breathing deep, slow breaths in through your nose, out through your nose or mouth. And then start to take that into a little swirl, little circling movement. Notice how the weight goes a little forward, side, back. Just feel the sensation of your feet being fully grounded. So just gently move your body in a circle. And then switch the rotation. Feel your connection to the earth. I'm going to bring a softness up through the arms and shoulders as you circle. And then find your way back through center. Standing on the ground, feel that energy of the connection to the earth beneath your feet, a softness in your knees. You're going to gather your hands right in front of your pelvis, like you're holding a ball of energy. So the palms can just kind of be a little bit apart, but you're just going to let that rest right in front of your pelvis. Now, for each of us, we're going to look down at that ball of energy and see what we want to fill that energy ball with. What is it that you need to fill up in that energy ball? Maybe it's more self love. Maybe it's a sense of compassion for yourself. Maybe it's just more calm energy, more patience. Whatever it is for you, pour it into that ball. Then take a nice deep breath and lift that energy up from the pelvis. Lift it up in front of your chest. Lift it up in front of your face. Lift it up towards the sky. And then imagine that's pouring into both palms. You're splitting that energy ball into two as you reach it all the way down and around you. So, all the way through your energy field, you're spreading that energy. And then when you get back towards the pelvis, you can dip down a little bit. Like you're gathering up even more of that energy from the earth, pulling it up through your body. Lift it up with the inhale and then pour it out around you all the way down. So as you get down towards the hips, you could even dip forward a little bit, like you're gathering up more of that energy, replenishing that ball, pulling that energy upward through your body, and then spreading it all the way around you. Keep going at your own pace as you pull the energy up. Imagine it's coming up through the legs, up through the pelvis, up through the spine, to your heart, to your mind. Exhale as you pour it out around you. You're letting go of any resistance, any doubt, any feeling that you're not worthy of it. Bring it in. Fill your body, fill your mind, fill your energy body. Exhale, pour it out around. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, reaching it up. And exhale, let it go all the way down. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. You can just let your hands hang at your sides. Pause for a moment, just noticing what you feel. Reminding yourself that there's no wrong way to feel or to be. It's just whatever is present for you. Whatever is present is okay. And then you decide as you bring more focus, more attention to what you need to invite in or what you want to let go of. And with just simple movement, simple breath, you can practice releasing what doesn't serve you and inviting in what you need to restore, to fill yourself up, to recharge. So once again, taking a deep breath, letting it go, bringing yourself back to the focus of your energy ball. So letting your hands curve around right in front of your pelvis. Now this time with the inhale, you're gonna just let it lift up to your heart center, right about the line of the shoulders. And then you're gonna press out and release that energy out. Reminding that yourself that as much as you give, you scoop that back in and replenish it back into yourself. And then pouring it down towards the pelvis. So you're gathering up all of that beautiful love and kindness that you pour out so effortlessly. And then scooping it up, even more magnified, even more multiplied into your heart and through your vessel down to the pelvis. So the palms scoop up from the low belly, from your core up. You press it out. And imagine it is multiplying as you gather it back in to your heart and all the way back down through the pelvis. Think about it going all the way through your feet to your toes, lifting it up. Imagine it's flowing up from your feet all the way up to your crown, pouring out of your heart. And then you gather it up and bring it back in and press it down. Do that one more time. Bring it up. Feel that flow of energy to your heart. Bringing it outward, all that you share, all that you give. And then even more multiplied, reaching it back in to refuel your body, your heart center, releasing down. Let your arms relax, let your shoulders soften. Maybe your eyes close down for a moment. Once again, bringing awareness to your vessel, to your breath, to the sensations that you're feeling. Just giving a moment for yourself to tune in. Take a nice deep breath. With your inhale, let your arms sweep up overhead. Maybe even the eyes look up between the palms. And then like a rainbow of energy, you're going to sweep down towards the right. Now you can bend your knees and you can get as low to the floor on the outside of your right foot. Maybe even tap the fingers to the floor or go as low as it's comfortable for you to go. And then sweeping the arms out to the right and up. Think about drawing this beautiful rainbow over your body as you're coming up and reaching down to the left side. So with the inhale, reaching up, whatever energy you're going to surround yourself with, you're bringing it up and over and down to the left. So maybe you're imagining the beautiful colors. Maybe there's a sensation of that energy creating a rainbow of love, a rainbow of compassion. Exhale, down. Breathing in, gathering that energy up and around you. Exhale, pouring out whatever resistance, whatever story might be going in your mind that doesn't serve you. Come back to that sense of creating this force field of energy around you. Strength, the resilience, the love, peace. And just going back and forth, lifting up, reaching up. Eyes can follow the hands. As you turn towards the other side, you can dip the knees as low as you can, tap the floor. And just think about the energy moving through your body, fluid, open. And do that one more time, coming up and finishing on the left side. So finishing out with dipping down to the left. Coming up through center, reaching to the sky. And the exhale, hands coming down to the heart center. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release the arms, close the eyes, maybe even allow chin to melt down towards the chest. With an inhale, let your head come up, crown of the head to the sky. Let your eyes gently open. We're just going to do a little movement to let the arms just kind of be hanging and flopping like wet noodles. And you can just let the arms flop. And as you do that, just twist side to side as much as you want. You can just let the arms kind of come and give a little massage to the shoulders, to the low back. So it might feel a little funny at first to just let the arms kind of flop and flail, but just let the rotation of your body side to side, just swing the arms. And this gentle tapping of the arms brings more blood flow to the internal organs, the kidneys, Little, imagine your hands coming around, giving yourself a little pat on the back. Breathing deep. Gentle twist is healthy for the spine, helping release tension. And then go a little faster. And then go a little slower. And even let your feet kind of lift a little. And then relax the arms by your sides. Take a moment to just let your arms hang. Have a softness to the knees, lightness in the feet, but still fully rooted and grounded in the earth in this present moment. You may notice the heart rate a little more accelerated. Let your breath slow down and deepen as you acknowledge your body in the present moment. Take one more deep breath, just observing how you feel. Just noticing your energy. And I invite you to bring back whatever it was. If you still have your sense of smell, your oil, your candle, your beverage, whatever it was, coming back to a comfortable place so you can find a place to eventually lie down or sit comfortably reclined. If it's an oil, bring some more drops into your palm. If it's your candle or your beverage, just bring it close to you. And then take in a few more slow breaths. You're just noticing how you respond to the aroma. Maybe you notice things now that you didn't notice before. Maybe the smell is richer. Maybe you just take it in differently. Maybe the breath is a little fuller. Or maybe you're able to draw in more presence, more of that sensation with those short little sniffing bunny breaths. And then a soft exhale through nose or mouth. Taking that in, a few more breaths. Just observing what comes to mind, what feelings arise in the body. Bringing the mind to this very, very present moment. Centering in on the sensation. And then allowing yourself a few moments to get really comfortable. So releasing anything from the hands, releasing anything that might be around the body when you're ready. And just taking a moment to get as comfortable as you can be, if it's lying down or reclining back, putting your feet up. Letting your eyes close down. Softening your body. Allowing yourself to be held and supported here. So whether you're lying down or seated, notice the shape of your body. Notice the position of the legs, where the arms are, how the back of your body feels. And then notice if there's any areas that could be more comfortable, more relaxed. Make any adjustments that you can to bring even more comfort to your vessel. Notice the points of your body that are connecting to the ground or to whatever object you're lying or sitting on. And allow yourself to sink in even deeper. Allow your body to be held. Relaxing your arms and your legs. Softening the tops of your shoulders. Relaxing the back of your neck. Softening your tongue and your mouth as you feel the gentle space between your teeth to relax your jaw. To relax your eyes and your brow. Relax the tips of your ears and the crown of your head. And bring your focus now to your nostrils. Notice the sensation of breath flowing in. Notice the air against the nostrils. Notice the sensation of that breath moving up through the nose, down the throat into your lungs. Observe that sensation of expansion, the spaciousness within you. Holding the energy for a moment within. And then gently letting it go through your nose. Notice the sensation of the breath as it leaves your body. Keeping the focus of your mind fully present on the sensation of breath. So if you notice that your mind drifts, if you notice that your mind wants to jump ahead to what comes next, or what might have come before, bring the focus lovingly, gently, back to the sensation of breath coming in through your nose. Focus so intently on the breath coming in, the feeling of breath coming in, the presence of your breath. Let everything else melt away for just that moment. Deep awareness on the sensation of breath coming in through your nose. Noticing how it feels to expand that energy within. Observing how it feels to hold the breath for a moment. Visualizing the oxygen permeating all of the cells of your body. And then noticing the sensation of letting the breath go out through the nose. Noticing the different temperatures of the air as it draws in and as it draws out. Noticing if there's any lingering smell in the nose. And bring the full focus to your breathing. as the body is able to calm, mind is able to calm. And you can practice allowing yourself a moment to just be, to just breathe. Breath offers an opportunity to be fully present, a moment to just nurture yourself. The slower, more mindful you breathe in and out, the more awareness you can bring to your breath. The more you're able to soothe, calm your nervous system. The more you can restore, replenish your energy. And give that gift of presence to yourself. Something you can take with you throughout the week. Maybe you choose to start your day with this intention. Maybe you keep this item close to your bed or somewhere where you'll remember it in the morning, to either place a few drops of the oil in your hand or pick up the candle, or even while you're making your favorite morning beverage, to take one moment to pause, breathe it in, take in the aroma. And as you're taking in that breath, taking in the sensation of the smell, set the intention for yourself, what you want to invite in for your body, for your mind, for your spirit for that day. And then each time throughout the day that you remember to pause and take a deep breath, like you're gathering up that energy, creating that energy ball for yourself, bringing it in, surrounding yourself with it. And remembering that the exhale can be the spaciousness to release whatever you may have gathered up that doesn't serve you, but you don't want to carry into the next moment. Let your exhale invite it to go. So give yourself one more breath here in this still space. And let it remind you to pause as often as you can and bring the same awareness to yourself, to your breath. Thank you for carving time out for you today. Thank you deeply for allowing me to share it with you. Wishing you all a very blessed rest of your Mondays. See you soon.